After years of planning and lots of hard work, the Stonecipher Kelly House has been restored to its former glory and is now open to the public.
The goal is it to be a living history site.
Built in 1814 by Ezra Stonecipher and then bought in the 1840s by the Kelly family, the stories about the role the homestead played in Morgan County history could fill the house itself.
The Kelly family ran a family farm, a general store. They were postmasters in the area, and they lived on the farm for over 100 years.
In these front fields here, Joseph Kelly, he was actually murdered by a prisoner who was out here doing work.
From kidnapping to murder to a secret room that sparked curiosity for generations. Every inch of the property is a teaching tool.
Hey there, my name's Mary Jane Kelly.
Using modern technology to teach visitors the history from generations ago.
And we've gradually started up to opening, adding parking lots, pathways. We've got a virtual reality element along the pathway where folks can pull up their phone and kind of go back in history with someone standing there in front of them from that time period, telling them about what the way of life was like.
From inside out, you'll learn about life on a farm in rural Appalachia. Visitors of all ages are taught about spinning and weaving from artists like Joanna Huffman.
Spinning is basically taking a fiber of some kind, can be plant-based, can be animal-based, and adding twist into it to be able to create a usable item. And if we back this out a little bit, kind of fold it back on itself, you can see generally you can get a 2-ply yarn. I just think it is the neatest thing to be able to take something and make it into a finished product.
And welcome to the Stonecipher and Kelly home place.
Inside the house, you can learn about the Kelly family, from their kitchen to their loom room and that infamous secret room. Isla Alabakovich says she gets asked about that room the most.
Everybody calls it the secret room or the hidden room. It has a lot of names, but there's just a lot of stories in Morgan County that I've heard personally, and even from the family, that back in the day that there was, I would say, like an underground railroad, or they were hiding from soldiers. I mean, you could say anything about that room. There's so many stories about it, but it's just a very interesting piece of a house. You don't really see that anymore, or even back then, so it's probably my favorite spot to show kids especially. They love that room.
On the outside, they've planted the crops that the Kellys would have harvested. And just a few feet from the home, maintenance technician Jacob West explains the ages-old practice of making shingles.
It was a very common trade or skill that, if you wanted a dry house, you would have to learn or pay somebody to do. The kids that watch, they get super excited about it, and teaching people that haven't ever been around it, it's totally new to them.
Just like the families that lived on the homestead for the past 150 years, the current caretakers say it's worth it to see future generations gain an appreciation of life.
It's kind of getting lost in the sped up way of life we have now, and we just want to kind of slow things down and showcase the historical side of it.